Right now at 10, change of venue. The attorney for the Onalaska woman accused of killing her son says finding an impartial jury is unlikely.
And a former Sparta massage therapist is sentenced for sexually assaulting his clients.
Plus, a look ahead to the hearing that could determine whether former UWL Chancellor Joe Gow is stripped of his tenure.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozlowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. We have some storms and showers headed our way tonight, so let's send it right over to Greg to see when they're expected to hit. Greg.
Yeah, we got some showers and storms with the front that's coming through. They've kind of slowed down, which has delayed the arrival, but we do have some severe potential with it. But as we look at tomorrow morning, showers will be in the store for La Crosse. It does look somewhat wet morning commute, but mainly towards the south of La Crosse. And for Eau Claire, a few showers maybe in the morning, but otherwise cloudy conditions. Notice the temperature is not going to move much. There's your radar right now. A lot of it is just showers and a few thunderstorms with a little bit of a gusty winds ahead of it, Rochester southward. But we do have a line that is potential with 60-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail that's going to be approaching. It'll be a while, probably another hour till it's getting closer to Ladysmith. But right now, so far, no reports of anything with this. Further south, that is producing about a wind gust of 30 to 40. You can see that's your wind mile per hour indicated there. So it's coming through Rochester with about 35, and we might see some gusts up to 40. So eventually that will make its way to La Crosse, maybe by 10 to 11, and the surge will keep continuing that to push through. So we'll monitor that throughout the night, but overall we're expecting more showers throughout the night, and then later on the broadcast we'll kind of break down how cool it's going to feel for Wednesday and Thursday.
A Sparta massage therapist will spend a year in jail for sexually assaulting clients. 32-year-old Ethan Carls was convicted of touching, grabbing, or groping the breasts of 7 female clients when he worked at Peak Performance Chiropractic in Sparta. Jennifer Driebel was the first victim to come forward to police in 2020. She says today's sentencing in Judge Goodman's courtroom offers a sense of closure. A decision 4 years in the making.
Each count, he will serve 2 months of conditional jail.
2 months each for 6 counts of 4th-degree sexual assault.
Whatever time you serve will never be enough to pay for the lives you've torn apart. But I do believe in karma, and it's a nasty bitch.
Jennifer Driebel was the first woman to come forward to Sparta police in 2020, but the DA didn't file charges until June of 2022. By then, more women had come forward, and 2 Peak Performance employees had found a hidden camera in Carl's massage room.
This wasn't just a one-time incident where he made a mistake and afterwards truly regretted it and changed his behavior. He was taking advantage of these women in an extremely vulnerable situation.
Carl's at one point faced 3 felony counts of 2nd-degree sexual assault. But this May, Carls took a plea deal.
I know with dropping down from felonies to misdemeanors, their hands are kind of tied. So I'm extremely happy that he'll be spending at least a year in jail.
Carls sat mostly quiet during today's sentencing, speaking only when the judge asked him directly.
Anything you think I need to know before I sentence you today?
No, she pretty much summed it up.
Carl's attorney requested 4 months total in jail. Goodman sided with D.A. Croninger, calling it a troubling case.
To use these women's bodies for his selfish sexual gratification, and there's something wrong with that. It just violates the very levels of decency that we expect in our society.
Goodman said sexual assault cases leave invisible scars on victims.
I did have a lot of self-doubt for a very long time that it was my fault.
None of this is their fault.
After a year in jail, Carls will serve 2 years probation and register as a sex offender for 15 years. He'll have no direct contact with his victims and can never again be a massage therapist.
It's an end of a chapter. Like, I don't ever have to think about this ever again. I don't have to think about him. I can let go of what happened to me and just move on with my life.
The judge said a felony criminal trial could re-victimize Driebel and others on the stand, so Carls, quote, should thank his lucky stars that the DA decided to prosecute the charges as misdemeanors, not felonies. Emily, back to you.
All right, thank you, Ken. A Melrose man is accused of reckless homicide in Trumpeau County. The Trumpeau County Sheriff's Office says 61-year-old Todd Geek is in county jail. He's held on charges of first-degree reckless homicide, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, and firearm possession as a felon. Last month, police responded to a car accident near Highway 53 in Ettrick. Police found a man dead at the scene and labeled it suspicious. Authorities later identified the victim as 36-year-old Kyle Dahl. The 61-year-old suspect remains held in the Trumpelow County Jail.
The attorney for the Onalaska woman accused of killing her son is requesting a change of venue. In February of 2023, 6-year-old Alexavier Pedrin was found dead in his home, and his autopsy said blunt force trauma caused his death. Now, police later arrested now 32-year-old Josie Dykeman for first-degree intentional homicide. Today in court, Dykeman's lawyer argued a fair trial is impossible in La Crosse County due to the case's publicity and the Justice for Alexavier campaign. The judge asked for the public to tune it down for the time being and wait for the trial. That trial expected in the summer of 2025. Meanwhile, Dykeman has a status hearing in November.
A Clark County Sheriff's Office sergeant has been arrested for sex crimes against children. According to the Taylor County Sheriff's Office, 38-year-old Jeremy Chapman was arrested last Wednesday in connection to an ongoing investigation by internet crimes against children. Sergeant Chapman faces multiple charges, including sexual exploitation of a child and child enticement. At a bond hearing, Chapman was released on a $2,500 cash bond along with a $10,000 signature bond.
Last December, former UWL Chancellor Joe Gao lost his chancellorship after appearing in online pornography. Tomorrow, Gao will fight to keep his tenured faculty role in a disciplinary hearing. He's been on paid administrative leave and banned from campus ever since UW discovered his pornographic videos. Tomorrow, a group of his fellow faculty could decide to strip him of tenure. The hearing comes after Interim Chancellor Betsy Morgan filed 3 charges against Gao that she says justify his removal from faculty. The charges are based off a 300-page investigative report into the former chancellor. Although not a legal trial, UW system attorneys will represent the university, making the case for why Gao should be stripped of tenure. Gao will represent himself.
I'm confident that they are not going to prevail, and actually I look forward to the exercise because we're well prepared and I'm ready to defend myself.
Once the hearing ends, the 5-person panel will meet privately to decide if there is just cause to remove Gao's tenure and fire him. 4 votes will be needed to dismiss. The recommendation will then head to the chancellor, who can send their own recommendation to the UW Board of Regents. The board would then hold its own disciplinary hearing. Gao can also request for that to be public. Our previous coverage of that situation, as well as our exclusive interview with Gao and his wife, are available on our website, news8000.com.
Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin is working to reauthorize the Trade Adjustment Assistance Program. The program expired in 2022 and provided assistance to workers who lost their jobs as a result of unfair foreign trade. According to Baldwin, over 118,000 workers, including more than 900 in Wisconsin, may qualify for assistance. The program would help workers who've been laid off by big corporations find new jobs, rebuild skills, and get help with their resumes. She cites a recent example of how some Wisconsin workers have been affected.
The announcement of Master Lock Corporation that after more than 100 years of making padlocks in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, they're laying off 400 workers and sending those jobs to China and Mexico.
Minnesota Senators Amy Klobuchar and Tina Smith are co-sponsors of the proposed Reauthorization Act. If the bill passes, it would reauthorize the Trade Adjustment Assistance Program until 2030.
Birds, primates, and mammals, oh my.
Children in Chippewa Falls are learning more about the animals that call Irvine Park Zoo home.
News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall takes us to its Junior Zookeeper program.
Cece Linsmeyer has always loved animals. And this summer, she's going behind the scenes at Irvine Park Zoo to learn more about them.
I learned how much food they eat in their diet so far. I learned how they react to one another, how they think.
Chippewa Falls Junior Zookeeper program is available to elementary and middle school students. The program has been around for 3 years, but this year will look a little bit different.
We partnered up with the school district. We hired a teacher to create brand new curriculum for all of our camps and provided that opportunity for the kids.
The new curriculum will teach kids what it's like to be a zookeeper, what animals eat, and how to make sure they're staying active and healthy. JC Lee is the junior zookeeper instructor. She says the program shows kids animals have feelings too.
One of the things that's really important that we're teaching is like expectations around the animals, how to keep them safe. This is my first year teaching, and I've learned so many things that I shouldn't do while viewing the animals, like running back and forth or tapping on the glass.
The camp runs through the month of June. Parks, Recreation, and Forestry plans to bring it back next year with new curriculum focusing on science, technology, engineering, art, and math. In the studio, Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now.
Jimenez says they hope to soon offer a program for adults.
Immigration has become one of the top issues in the presidential race.
The details on President Biden's new immigration relief program when we come back.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're headed across town or across the country, we get you tires and batteries, trust and care during our summer tire sale. Right now, buy 3 tires, get 1 free. Rewards members get an extra $25 instant savings on any set of 4. New 5 quarts of Blaine's brand full synthetic motor oil, $23.99. Rewards members save an extra $3. Plus, this Generac portable generator, $300 off. Tires and batteries, trust and care at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
Join the Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge for their 100th anniversary celebration on Saturday, June 22nd. A free event for all ages at their La Crosse District Visitor Center in Onalaska. Come to the La Crosse Public Library for a delightful Sunday afternoon jazz concert in their charming outdoor courtyard on June 23rd at 1:30 p.m.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select GMC Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
President Biden announced new protections for hundreds of thousands of undocumented people living in the U.S. who are married to American citizens.
It's the second time in the past month the president has taken executive action on immigration. Skylar Henry reports from the White House.
The Biden administration's new move could bring relief to hundreds of thousands of immigrants living in the United States without legal status who are married to Americans.
The Statue of Liberty is not some relic of American history. It still stands for who we are.
Under the election year plan, the program will offer legal status and a streamlined path to permanent residency and eventually citizenship. Those applying must have lived in the U.S. for at least a decade as of Monday and be married to an American citizen.
But I also refuse to believe that for us to continue to be America that embraces immigration, we have to give up securing our border. They're false choices.
The new policy comes after Biden saw major pushback from progressives who disagreed with the crackdown he announced earlier this month to try and limit asylum seekers crossing the southern border. Former President Donald Trump, on the campaign trail in Wisconsin, briefly touched on the hot-button immigration issue.
Joe Biden's granting mass he's going to formally grant a mass amnesty to millions of illegal aliens that came into our country.
R. Singh, who came to the U.S. from India 11 years ago and overstayed a visa, is married to an American citizen.
It's very stressful to think about him having to leave.
The program will allow some undocumented spouses to stay in the country during the application process, protected from deportation and eligible to work legally. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
President Biden announced the new plan as he marked the 12th anniversary of the DACA program, protecting people who came to the U.S. as children from deportation.
On Tuesday, Biden expanded work visas for some of those so-called dreamers.
Well, it was a scorcher in western Wisconsin today, but it might not last long.
Greg has the latest on what we can expect when we come back.
Dear unbreakable spirit, you roam on paths
paths called impossible. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks.
Right now, get 2.99% APR for 60 months on a new 2024 Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
How did CEO Eric Hovde become a multimillionaire California banker? Let's take a look. Hovde's family rigged the system to rake in $30 million in government subsidies and loans. And now he's sheltering his wealth in shady tax havens around the world. So it's no surprise Hovde supports more tax cuts for corporations and millionaire bankers like himself, while working families pay the price. That's bank CEO Eric Hovde. Never been on our side. Never will be. Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month. Call 1-833-376-4999.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too. Call now.
People of another age, yep. Howdy Doody Time, the Ed Sullivan Show, the Mickey Mouse Club. You remember, getting in and out of that tub just isn't quite as easy as it once was. We make life easier for older folks like me. New walk-in shower, a personal shower, a seat if you like. Seriously, be safe. Call the Board Store. Let us make your bathroom safe and beautiful. Contact the Board Store today.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $1,050.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Dear sharp curves, Toyota has more all-wheel drive sedans than any other brand. 'Cause man, we got traction.
Right now, lease a fun-to-drive new Corolla for $219 a month. Toyota. Let's go places.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Yeah, we definitely have nighttime storms. We're kind of monitoring right now. Not so much severe, but they are getting up to 50 mile per hour wind gusts as they come through. The bigger story will be Wednesday with the cloudy conditions that we have and the cooler temperatures, and that's really it. Once we have the storms, we'll probably transition more to showers overnight here. Cooler on Wednesday. There's still some showers, mainly south of La Crosse. We'll probably see some of that, and then rain chances do increase on Thursday, but overall a lot of areas will remain dry, mainly Wednesday and Thursday. Here's that severe risk, and it is for the damaging winds. We still got that potential as that line or kind of outflow from the thunderstorms begins to surge southeastward, and we've seen some of that right now already. If you look at the line right now, the only severe thunderstorm warning is just to the west of Ladysmith. You see this coming through Hudson on I-94. So far, no big reports on wind gusts or penny-sized hail with that, but that has the potential. This has actually had quite a few of severe weather reports, not severe, but sub. We've seen Rochester up to 45. We've seen reports of 50 mile per hour wind gusts with this, and you can kind of see this little surge right there coming through. That's what we're kind of monitoring, and it looks like it'll be here probably around 11 p.m. for La Crosse, so we could see some gusts around 50 come through just briefly, and then as it kind of swings through, we'll continue to see showers and thunderstorms probably for about a 2-hour period before it transitions more to showers for everyone else behind this. So this will weaken as it pushes further east. Through 3 or 4 a.m. we'll just see showers, light rain, probably not much in the way of thunderstorms behind it. Cloud cover will persist, and then later on tomorrow morning we might see an area south La Crosse continue these showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms popping up near Boscoville for the morning commute down in that area. Rest of the area maybe a shower or sprinkle, but the bigger story tomorrow is just the cloud cover, that northwest wind keeping those temperatures really struggling to get up into the low to mid 70s tomorrow. Like I said, that was our that was our low that we had a few nights ago. A few showers could develop mainly south of La Crosse as we go through the afternoon hours. Otherwise, I think a lot of areas will remain dry. We might see a few breaks with the sun coming out towards tomorrow evening, but mainly areas will stay cloudy, and you see temperatures holding into 70s. The good news is we go into Thursday, these temperatures won't cool off too much. They'll remain in the 60s with cloud cover persisting because that front is actually going to start working its way back north. That means thunderstorm chances increase on Thursday as you see the winds begin to turn to the east. Southbound in Iowa, that warm front lifts north, so I think we'll see an uptick in activity through Thursday. The thing is, as we go into Friday, that front lifts further to the north to about I-94, so that's for more of the showers and thunderstorms will probably be Thursday night into Friday. But south of that, we're going to start seeing the winds turn around, so the humidity is going to start going back up Thursday night into Friday, along with the temperatures. As you see the winds turn around to the south, looks like that front will hang around probably around I-94 through Friday. So we got some changes, but we still got the storms coming through tonight. We'll have to keep an eye on as they come through. Once they come through, we'll see cloudy conditions for Wednesday, with some showers, mainly dry. Uptick in the showers Thursday. Looks like more humidity comes through on Friday and Saturday with showers and thunderstorms. And then we have a definitely cool down coming for Sunday and Monday with a cold front that'll be coming through at that time.
Could be a good open the windows day tomorrow.
It's definitely going to be cloud cover the next couple days, so you'll definitely notice. Like I said, we had lows like that a couple nights ago. So.
All right. Yep. Appreciate it, Greg. Thank you. Coming up next in sports, the Twins looking to make it 6 straight wins tonight. Plus, the Steam taking over the Shipyard in La Crosse. Ladies back at home playing 2 against Madison. Rob is up next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
Working with Maxwell White was amazing. They were professional, answered all of my questions.
I give Maxwell White my highest possible recommendation.
Maxwell White did a fabulous job on our shower. 5-star plumbing service done right.
Ram is built to serve, and you'll find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Make this the summer with a Ram 1500. Stop into Pischke Motors now during our last call to see our great selection. These 2024 Ram 1500s are on clearance. Great prices. Get them before they're gone. With unparalleled durability, towing, hauling, Ram's 1500 has you covered. Hurry in. This offer ends June 30th.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
Get mega savings on Mega Fresh Produce this Thursday through Sunday during Hy-Vee's Mega Produce Sale. Basket and bushel strawberries, just $1.49 a pound when you buy a 2-pound pack. Red grapes, just 99 cents a pound. Candy cantaloupe, just $1.49 each. Plus, over 100 additional produce items on sale. If you're picky about produce and delighted by deals, you won't want to miss the Mega Produce Sale this Thursday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Maxwell White celebrates servicing the La Crosse Coulee region for 30 years. Much has changed, but not our commitment to you. Providing local, honest, and quality plumbing repairs and solutions. That's Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Northwood softball action is back in La Crosse tonight. The team made its franchise debut on Saturday. I was there. The atmosphere was electric. And now the La Crosse fans being rewarded tonight with not just one game, but a doubleheader. Let's go to Copeland Park, or the Shipyard as they call it. The Steam playing 2 against the Nightmares. First inning, Madison's going to get the scoring started. Carly Oliver lines one in a left. Off the glove of the defense, 1 run scores as Madison takes the lead. Later in the first, Brooke Steinhorst pokes one into center field. That scores a run, part of a 3-run first inning. Nightmares up big, but here come the Steam. Leadoff batter Ashley Wolf singles up the middle, and then in steps Kelly Janik. She's going to send this one deep off the top of the fence, and it's gone. A 2-run shot. Steam cuts the deficit to just 1.
How about some defense? Janik behind the plate now, the back pick to third, and that's out number 1. Same inning, runner trying to steal, but Janik with the cannon down to second, another out, keeping the steam in it. But the Nightmares offense too much. Haley Remington, a shot to center. That scores another run as Madison takes game 1, 12-3. Let's run it back. We've got another game to play. First inning, more defense from La Crosse. This time it's the La Crescent native, Kelsey Kiesau, over in no man's land, makes the over-the-shoulder grab. That ends the inning. Bottom of the first, runner on for Janik. This time she drops one in a shallow center. That scores a run. Steam out in front. Second inning now. Runner on for Tegan Grawl. Grawl gets a hold of this one. Defense giving chase, but that ball is gone for a 2-run blast. Steam take a 3-run lead, but Madison would rally late as they get the win 6-3 in 8 innings. Loggers back in action tonight in Eau Claire. Express scoring 8 unanswered. Loggers returning the favor. Top 7. Case Anderson goes back at the box. That gets through for a base hit. Zach Wattis is going to score. The go-ahead run makes it 9-8. Then later in the inning, bases full for La Crosse now, and Luke Anderson's going to empty them. He finds the gap in left center. 2 runs are going to come in a score, and then Eau Claire throws it away. That allows the 3rd run across the plate. Loggers extend their lead to 4. They hang on for the win by a final of 12-9. On the Pro Diamond, the Twins are one of the hottest teams in the league. Minnesota's won 5 straight games, 7 of its last 8. Twins were trying to make it 6 in a row tonight, taking on Tampa Bay. Let's go to Target Field. Rays striking first in a big way, thanks to Randy Arozarena. A big fly to left, and that's a no-doubter. 3-run shot. Tampa Bay would add one more, take a 4-run lead. But back come the Twins in the 4th. Bases full for Minnesota. Willie Castro's going to clear him. He lines one down the right field line. That's going to be trouble. Goes all the way to the wall. All 3 runs come in to score. Willie hustles in a 3rd with a 3-run triple. That cuts it to 1. Twins would tie it, but the Rays are going to untie it in the 5th. Brandon Lau to dead center field. That ball is not coming back. Tampa Bay would go back up by 2, but in the bottom of the inning, Twins get at least 1 back thanks to Max Kepler. He connects on this one, sends it to deep center, 6th of the year. Ryan Jeffers would tie the game later in the inning with a sac fly. This game currently tied at 6th in the 8th inning. Brewers out west taking on the Angels tonight. Christian Yelich making some history in the top of the 1st. Yelly going bye-bye. Big fly to right. Number 200 for Yelich in his career. Just like that, it's 1-0 Crew. Then in the 4th, 2 on for Jackson Chourio. The rookie is going to blow this one open. He stings one into right field. Takes a funny carom off the wall. And that's going to be trouble because Chourio can fly. The rookie rounding 3rd, and he is going to get there. Chourio's going to slide in safe. All Brewers in this one so far. It's currently 6-0 in the 6th. We'll talk about a life being lived to the fullest. The Giants announcing tonight that baseball legend Willie Mays has passed away at the age of 93. The Say Hey Kid, as he was nicknamed, played a majority of his career with the Giants. Mays was a 24-time All-Star, a 2-time MVP. He ranks 6th all-time in home runs with 660. He's a 12-time Gold Glove winner. And this is the signature catch of his career right here. Still one of the most iconic plays in Major League history. Besides all that, Mays is also a recipient of the Presidential Medal of Freedom. An awesome career, an awesome life.
Yeah, one of the best to ever do it.
Also a connection from Minnesota. He played for the Minnesota Millers, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Minnesota Millers.
Okay.
Minor league ball. 51 gets sent up to the Giants, wins Rookie of the Year.
Wow.
Why was he the Say Hey Kid?
Take it.
I don't think we have time.
Okay.
We did get.
It's a lot. Okay.
That's for the
Tell
search
me after
engine
the break.
during the break.
Okay. We'll have more news after this.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
What do we think? Burglary gone wrong? More like a chilling spree.
You see it all too often. When you don't take care and maintain your system, it's all too easy for problems to pop up when you need it the most.
It's hard to stay cool under pressure.
Proper service and maintenance is worth its weight in the cold.
I'm not a fan of having problems. What can you do?
Call G&T as soon as humanly possible.
Don't lose your cool this summer. Call G&T Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Maury's VW has all the latest Volkswagens with new product arriving daily. including the new 2024 Volkswagen SUV lineup, the large and very spacious Atlas and Atlas Crossport, the perfect size family-friendly Volkswagen Tiguan, and the practical, economical Volkswagen Taos. As always, you don't need to travel far to have your Volkswagen serviced. Come in for your test drive today at Maury's Volkswagen.
After further review, we've seen so much goodness in these games. Hardee's is giving away free chicken tenders from June 18th through the 30th. All the sportsmanship, high fives, and fans cheering are the kind of tender moments Hardee's loves. And that calls for free, crispy, juicy Hardee's hand-breaded chicken tenders for you when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards. Free Hardee's chicken tenders. Good call.
In the courtroom, we see Donald Trump for who he is. He's been convicted of 34 felonies, found liable for sexual assault, and he committed financial fraud. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's been working, lowering health care costs and making big corporations pay their fair share. This election is between a convicted criminal who's only out for himself and a president who's fighting for your family.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
The Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge is celebrating 100 years of serving the region.
For the past century, the refuge has taken care of 261 miles of the Mississippi River, ensuring that the public can continue to enjoy it for generations to come.
Established in 1924, it welcomes more than 290 species of migratory birds every year and has helped increase the population of bald eagles.
We used to have one nest on this stretch of river, and now we have hundreds of active nesting bald eagles. So it is a beautiful place for wildlife, but it's also a place for people to recreate. I always like to say, this is your National Wildlife Refuge. This is your public land, so come out and enjoy it.
The Wildlife and Fish Refuge is open year-round for a variety of activities, including hunting, fishing, boating, and hiking. It also provides different conservation-based public education programs.
Good conservation effort.
Yeah, I've yet to check it out. It's got to be part of my summer bucket list.
It's gorgeous. And now I want to go out on the water after seeing the video.
That looks good. All right, Greg, we'll have one final look at your forecast when we come back.
On these trails, I find the middle ground and get things moving. I've done that as a state lawmaker, and it's what I'll do in Congress. I'll work with both parties to get things done for workers and families.
It took 34 years to change this place from worn out to wonderful. Slow and steady to keep overhead low. The same slow, steady growth has grown us to the best team of home improvement professionals in the region, over 80 today. Voted best to La Crosse because of exceptional quality and unexpected low prices. Whatever your next project, contact us today for a prompt free estimate. You have a problem, we have the solution. Better than you imagined for less than you expected. Contact the board store today.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. Moving piles of earth, towing up to 4,000 pounds, cutting millions of blades of grass. We could keep trying to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Conquer every task on your list. Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a deer. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
I'm 82. 86.
90 years young.
Eric Hovde thinks people like us shouldn't be able to vote.
If you're in a nursing home, you only have 5-6 month life expectancy. Almost nobody in a nursing home is in a point to vote.
Son, I've served this country. I think I can handle a ballot.
What a jerk.
Eric Hovde, I'm fully aware of whom I'm voting for, and it won't be you.
Join today's shoppers as they explore Sweet Valley Artisans.
There's so many good things here. How do you pick just one? You don't.
I've been looking for something to hang in my garage. What about this? Or this?
Vintage clothing and accessories? Let's check it out. Have you found anything yet? Yeah?
I'm getting hungry just looking at this.
I know what you mean.
Step in and find your treasure today.
Congress has been spinning its wheels, going nowhere. I'm Katrina Shankland. In the state capitol, I passed 225 bipartisan laws to help farmers, workers, and families. I approve this message because I have the experience to get things moving.
All right, that line coming through right now, the severe thunderstorm warnings just west of Eau Claire. The trend continues. That would push up to the northwest. 60-mile-per-hour winds, some small hail with that one. The other one is just could touch Prairie du Chien with a line that had reported 65-mile-per-hour wind gust with it. So in between, we'll probably see some wind gusts here in La Crosse up to 50. The good news going in Wednesday and Thursday, much cooler conditions back in the 70s.
We have time to race home before it hits us, right? Over here?
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you tomorrow.